Guys, I'm just gonna wait a second here, let you guys gather in. If anybody's even fucking watching, I don't know. I'm gonna do this like I always do in the beginning. Gonna pack my bowl, and then we're gonna go through the charts real quick, because we got shit to talk about. And I was gonna record a video, but I figured even if I can only do a half hour, 45 minutes, I might as well come on live if somebody wants to say hi, or, you know, show support or whatever, like the video, share the video, whatever. You know, you guys can do what you do. Sometimes I like to be live just so I can talk to you guys personally, but I'm going to just pack this bowl. Then we're going to go over the charts. It's exactly what I was saying, what I said in my last video. I'm not going to go over it yet. We'll go over it in a minute. Because I don't even know if anybody's watching. But, hold on, I'm going to pack this bowl. We're going to continue to watch this shit show go on. Because it could be the start of something. Not necessarily happy about it, even though I pulled out all my positions. Because I know a lot of people didn't. But so I gotta watch these charts very closely. It's a bitch. When I sold my stuff, it wasn't necessarily looking bad. I was up a couple $100 today, and I'm like, you know what? My gut keeps telling me that this fucking chart, don't look away from it, because it's building the shoulder, and I just happened to get in where it was at the dip, and usually when your gut's yelling at you, something's going on, and you need to listen to it. And it made me take some serious fucking attention to that chart. So I sat down for like an hour in between videos, and I was like, you know what? I'm letting, not FOMO, but I'm letting, because it wasn't FOMO that was getting me. What was getting me is that I wanted to, sorry, that's AU. I have long positions that I want to, you know, put this money back into that I had in before. But at the same time, again, I would be down like $600 right now with all my positions, with how this just dropped. Just with it just did just now, I'd be down $600 in my portfolio. Kind of sucked. It would suck. Just on Zillow alone, if I would have just left that money in at 21, you know, whatever the fuck it was, from 21, that's on 12,000 just dropping there. There's $122 right there that I cashed out, that I saved. Not saying it's not going to go back up, I'm just saying. In that small moment, but I really do need to pack this bowl, because I didn't know that this stuff was dropping. I was watching TV with Julie. Like I said, if you guys are new to the live stream, I don't look, I don't care. I don't care who's watching, because if I talk like this and go through the charts, then whoever doesn't really want to be here just leaves. And whoever's here to get their dillies jollied, that's not me. So if you're seeing the fancy, you know, if you're looking for fancy headlines or fancy this or that, it's not me. You might as well just leave, because I'm going to tell you how it is, and that's just how it is. I let the charts speak for me. As I always say, I caress the charts, and I massage the charts. And if you're not okay with the little intimacy with the charts, you can get the fuck out of my room, because I love me some charts. Now, where the hell's my bowl? My charts are the ones that keep me out of trouble. What the hell is that, PayPal? Hey, Alexandro. Thanks for the $10. I'm assuming you're watching in the audience. I know it's kind of a dick move that I do, but I don't look at the audience for like the first 15 minutes, because I like to go through my routine. Like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No, motherfucker. I don't know what's going on. I'm like in between words. I just came out of the bed. But no motherfucking way you should take my advice, because if you take my advice... Don't take my advice. Listen to what the charts are saying. If the charts give you reason to sell or buy, you know, or whatever, because traditionally I'm a long. I build the long game, but this last week's been kind of fucked, as you guys know. And because of certain things that are out of my grasp, I had to try to get creative. And I don't like to not be building a long position. I'm good at building a long position. When I don't have to sell, I'm the best. So, like I said, you can still look at this as the acquiring phase, because the only reason I dumped at wholesale is because I seen this big dump off coming. That's why I did that video. But nothing changes. It'll be right back to acquiring. I'm not interested in taking profits anymore, because I'm just going to act like I don't have the money in here. Like, I talked to Julie, and I'm going to be back to that 100%, you know, this is chump change right now. We're 1 digit. So when we get to the bottom, we gotta seriously do this the right way. You seen how I did it the first time, up $14,000 on 3,700. You can do it again. Except this time, it needs to sit. And sit. And act like we don't have it. But, like, I seen some of you guys in chat. I don't even know who the fuck's here. So I might be talking to myself, which I honestly think most of the time I am. I know there's one person here because somebody sent a $10 payment or a donation on PayPal. So I know for a fact somebody's here. At least one person's here. But I seen some people talking about in chat the Elliott wave theory. I agree, but the people that were, you know, some people aren't aware of the Elliott wave theory, but I happen to agree with, I can't remember who it was who said when it goes above $2, these levels aren't going to be seen again, and there's a reason for that. These retracements usually happen before it pushes up over certain thresholds, and if you do study the Elliott wave theory, the reason that this particular person was saying this in the comments is because when it breaks that all-time high, or it's not the all-time high, but when it breaks that $1.98 mark and pushes over $2, that's a significant level if it were to break it. And the odds are it probably wouldn't have a stop until we get to the all-time high once we break $1.98. So to think it would come from the all-time high all the way back down under $1, that could be an issue. So I think it's more likely we could be doing what I've been saying, and we're going to retrace through here. We had a nice, you know, inverted pattern. Went all the way up. Then we had a double top kind of thing. And we kind of double topped the 166 where it dropped. So are we coming back down to re-invert like I was hoping? Maybe. Is this just a bear? Who knows? This could just be a bunch of negative volume coming in too. But you guys have been watching me. You see what I've been saying. Craig, the $1. Craig must be in the audience. Always consistent, my friend. $1 or $2 at a time. That's all I ask. See, we're trying to do this not subscription based, so those little donations truly do help. I know when shit is just, you know, nothing's happening, the donations aren't going to come in as much, and believe me, I know that. If we're all making money, donations come in faster. If we're all saving a shitload of money, we're, you know. But we're at a time right now, you know, you got to watch, because it's got to go below 152, otherwise we're just bouncing around. But again, my time-tested charts, isn't it amazing? You guys watch me put that back on. Isn't that amazing how good I know my levels? And for all intents and purposes, I told you we could get rid of this line. I just put it there to show you that once it goes above it, we often just push to 166, and when we go below it, we often just push to 152, because there's not really any middle ground. When it stays in the middle, I'm going to get rid of this now because we were using it for the other show. But basically what goes on here, and I'm sorry if there's people watching and you're talking to me, but I like to do it this way when I start a live stream. I'm not traditional, so you'll fucking pay attention if I'm not acknowledging you. So, you know, this is a key line. Above this, we can have bullish tendencies. Below this, bearish tendencies. If we go above this, game on, then we're bullish. This is bullish territory. I told you this is a significant level days ago, even before we were even close to here. How do I know? You know, because I study the charts. I know where the major support and resistance are. So if we go below this, it's not bearish, but we have bearish tendencies. So again, this level doesn't act as anything. It's never acted as anything. So once we go below this, we're bearish. And the problem with that is once you go below 130, Because 138 is nothing. It either bounces off of 138 and goes back over 144 right away, or it continues its great journey down, something like this. And then this is the same thing. This is bearish territory. So we just go under. And you've seen it twice. We have history. Then we would come back down here the last 2 times. So it's a very slippery slope once you break these thresholds. And, you know, that's why I said we've got to watch this. You know, just because we save 10 cents, who gives a fuck? You know, that's part of the dip that I was saying. If this pattern were to turn around, all right, now I could buy everything I just did 7 or 8% cheaper, 6% cheaper. No harm, no foul, and then we can continue the road up. And at least I got a few more shares of everything. So knowing the charts in small situations is important, even if you have a long position. It's just, it's not worth it to me to be buying in and out in a normal circumstance. Excuse me, man. It's it's been a long day. I actually put out a lot of content today. I'm proud of myself. I don't know how good it was, but I'm proud of myself. At least the last video I know was good. You're only as good as your last video. In this last video, at least, you know, we got on the motherfucking gas because I told you that it was imminent, that something was about to happen. And I even put down in my headline on my last video that I liquidated all my positions because I had a bad feeling. But based on what the chart was saying, I said it was gut feeling. But I've been saying it for the last fucking 5 days, 6 days, and it's at the end of the pattern. That's all I can say. That pattern is filling out. Looks a lot more like a right shoulder now, doesn't it? You know, that don't look good now, but it was uncertain when it was going, and it's kind of dicking around up there. So, but if you're tuning in, I appreciate it. I'll go look at my screen and I'm having fun not talking to anybody, because then if you guys are here, if you leave, but if you're actually staying here, you're enjoying the information I'm giving you. If not, fuck it. You know, what the fuck can I do? I'm not going to stroke your penis, you know, to keep you sitting in my audience. I'm definitely not going to make you have an orgasm. I mean, unless you like the vibration of my voice. But no, seriously. This is a pattern we have to pay attention to. And like in the 1 minute, what's that look like to you? Does it look like does it look like it could possibly keep coming down? Because to me it does. But I've been pulling it out the 45-minute lately, just so you guys can see the bigger pattern. But we're at these areas. If we do, it's very simple. Sorry, I told you I'm fucking tired, but I felt like I needed to do this because it was a good time to come on. But like I always tell you, that 166 is ultimate resistance. For anybody to tell you otherwise, they're not paying attention to the charts. 152 is that mid-range where above it you can be bullish, below it you have bearish tendencies, just like above it you have bullish tendencies. What I mean is that 152 to 166, there's not much in between it. That's why there's no lines. I only put the 160 there just for purposes because I was trying to show you guys something that it was going to bounce right in between it and then go either up or down, and that's exactly what it did. With no in between to 166 or to 152. Once it was on the top side or bottom side. It's already proven right now that it's going to come down and test 152. It's just a matter of, is it going to push down to the 144 side where it's bearish? And if it pushes down past the bearish side, we've covered this since 43 cents. We've owned XRP since 43 cents. We know XRP inside and out. You know, I've been dealing with this since 43 cents. And then when we got up here, we figured it out very nicely. And you guys seen when it dipped and crashed and burned. And then it came right back up. All the levels stayed intact beautifully. And even now, I told you guys 166 was the ultimate resistance. And for everybody who makes fun of my channel, you know, this is where they can eat shit. Because honestly, when it was rising, I told you guys, don't get caught in the bull trap. Because 166 is the ultimate fucking resistance. And I told you, if it breaks 166 and it shows support, you know, it shows that 166 will be support because it pushes through. And when I say pushes through, I mean like a 3-to-1 volume spike when it gets through there. Then okay, then we bite the bullet and we buy it for a little more. Who gives a fuck? We think XRP is going to 1,000 anyhow, so what the fuck does it matter if we buy it at 153 or fucking 168? That's been my point the whole time. Everybody giving me shit. How much money did I make you on the way up from 43 cents? And how much did I save you on the way down from 153 when you could buy it again at 95 cents? Twice. And how much money did I save you on the way back down? Twice. You know, so I know there could be some new people in here, but fuck, this will be recorded and you guys can see. That's why when you guys give me shit, it's like, what the fuck? I just made you guys, God only knows how much money. I've saved you, God only knows how much money. And again, I'm doing it again. But during these times when people criticize you is who you find the real ones. You know, a lot of people can say, oh, I'm an OG or this or that. The time has to go on, and then they have to continue to support and show you. And that doesn't come from money. Like, I think a lot of people misinterpret what I mean. When I say if you want to donate to the show or you appreciate it or you get something out of it, so donate to the link that I put in the description. You don't have to donate a single fucking minute and you just support my show. I don't give a shit. This is free. I don't have subscriptions on. I could have paid subscriptions. Maybe one day I will, but for now I don't. So for now, when people give me shit, it's a free fucking show. I don't even ask you to pay a subscription fee. And I always tell you I'm not a financial advisor, but I do get level technical analysis. I do consider myself the best in the business for a reason. And a lot of people are going to learn a lot in my class that starts shortly. Registration ended at 12 p.m. and we have 35 students, so that's going to be a really fun time starting next week. I'll get to each one of you. If any of you are in the audience, I'll be emailing you shortly. Sometime tomorrow. I already know the class schedule. I already know the days. So, you know, if you guys are in the audience, it's going to end up being... I had a preliminary thing, but not enough people responded, so I'm just going to do it my own way. We're going to do it Tuesday and Thursday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have it recorded, so, you know, if anybody's in the audience and you can't make it, you know, that's just, we'll have it recorded and you'll get it right after class. So that you don't have to wait. But anyhow, enough of that. So I'm going to check to see who's actually watching. Because I'd be shocked if there's more than... I say this every time and I'm surprised. So before I actually look, I'd be surprised. Let me get my other phone. If there's 15 people watching. Especially because it's late. Well, that doesn't fucking matter. Let's see. Live chat. Hey, 29 people. See? Call me crazy. XRP Poppy, what's going on? Joe, Addict, Drift Spec Garage, Radley, Greg, 72. Greg, thanks for the donation, by the way. I know I recognize that name. Daniela, welcome. Brandon. Yeah, I think that was a good sale just because of where we were at that point. I mean, if at the very least it's at, you know, what, 5-6 cent savings right now. It is beer money back to good. You're right. That's true. So yeah, you know, you put it in perspective, like Digibyte, I sold it at like 15.4, so, you know, I had 13,000 shares of Digibyte, so there's some more beer money. Hell, I just saved myself an ounce right there. Back to good, is this butt plus swap meet? I don't know, man. You tell me. Is this butt plus swap meet? What's my routine? I don't know, man. Stop talking about getting it up the ass and pay fucking attention. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You guys come in here and let's be douchebag academy when I'm trying to teach you guys what the fuck's going on. Joe, yeah, the Bearable Bowl is not bad. I mean, I don't watch him on routine, but I have seen some of him. I think he's actually not bad. I just having a short attention span. No, Brandon, it wasn't you. Believe me, it's not you. That's not what Brandon, it wasn't even arguing. I liked watching what you guys were saying. I don't consider that arguing. I consider it, you guys having an educated back and forth, because that's how it has to be. You're going to have a little bit of fire to back your position up and explain yourself. Sometimes people say something, they have no passion. And you're like, oh, you want me to believe you? You don't even fucking have faith in what you're saying to yourself? That's what I'm thinking, Griff. 9-6, welcome in, brother. Yokes, welcome in. Ben, how you doing? Harmony 1 OG. I don't know anything about Harmony 1. Honestly. So this OG has no knowledge. It's one of those things though, guys. What do you think? Type in the comments. What do you think? Do you think it's going to go back down? Do you think we're going to go back below 144? Do you think it's going to show some balls at 152 and stay bullish? I just want your honest opinion. Or do you think, like me, that we're probably going to go back down to 138 and then we're going to figure it back out? Or at least push to that 144 line and then, you know. But Brandon, I appreciate you, your continued support, man. A lot of you guys in here, for real. Let's see. Uncle Philly, what's up, OG? Toby, what's up, buddy? Omar, my man. Who else we got in here? We got Lewis. Lewis, what's up, brother? Jose goes and sunny days are here again. Oh, what a day. You know, I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. You know what I can see, though? I can see sunny days with XRP. I can see sunny days with XLM. I mean, you know what gets my jollies going these days? Even though XRP's at so high right now, I can do the same shit I did with XRP with XLM all over again. Except better. Because I've already had the step of XRP to teach me the way. Oh, God. DGB's my shit, Joe. It's awesome. Sup, Dave? Welcome in. Yeah, man, I hope I'm saying Yisrael. If I'm saying that right, I would say Yisrael because I think that's so dope, that name. The end of it, yokes. I love Yisrael. I'm probably saying it god awful. I think so too. You know what? I could do the sunny days as the new intro. Because since you know, the final countdown, I got fucked. I got in trouble. Once I had my spat with YouTube, they decided to go back to some of my videos, and you know, the final countdown, SME, you know, SME apparently wants to monetize on my videos, but not much to get on monetization on my channel yet. So, if you noticed a video or two that got taken down, well, that wasn't my choice. SME apparently was, you know, they're so mad about the 1,000 people that see my videos. Yeah. Hey, I said it right, Israel? Hell yeah. Israel, the land of the knights. It was the story of Israel. That's what on the golden land, Israel was the last one standing between the good and the evil. You know, I should use your name as with the intro. Angie, welcome in. I think I'm going to do the sunny day. I really should. If I can do it right, I'll do it as the intro. I'll just have to be in an uber good mood because we don't want me to come on and be like, sunny days are here again, you cocksuckers. You know? We got to have good sunny days. Andrew. Yeah, you be safe at work, and I do appreciate you rewatching it. I know it's an odd time. I just have my schedule's so weird because I got 3 kids that I need to wait for them to go to sleep, and then Julie's sleeping, and then it's my sunny day. Sunny days are here again. Oh, what a day. Oh, happy days. Oh, sunny days. I love doing it with XRP though, and it's soon we're gonna be back here. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. But then with XLM, because it's cheaper when we get up here, This is what I used to do with XRP too when it was real cheap. When XLM gets up here, it's not only going to be, oh, happy days. Look, it's even a fatter sound. Oh, sunny days, what it's going to be. Do, 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 do. So everybody who says, you know, these numbers suck, you know, it sucks when it's cheap. No. These bearable moments suck. No. These are the good moments. These are what we're waiting for. So you don't put all your eggs in one basket at the top. This way you don't FOMO in, so you can sit on the sidelines and watch this, or you continue to build the long position, because to me, the best strategy that's ever been built is the long position. Then you don't got to worry about all this bullshit, because then when it goes down, you just buy more. And you guys that followed me from the beginning of my channel, you know my strategy, and you know why this is painful. So, you know, eventually this little thing will be over, and then we'll just get back on it, but I've managed to increase my portfolio just a tad bit, you know, after I had to take the money out for unexpected expenses. No, XRP Sniper, this is what it is. This is how it always is. People just think it's going to be quick money in the crypto market. This is exactly how it always is. That's why I always say the long position is the only position to have. It's just, I told you guys that I had to try to get creative, and if you guys wanted to, you know, it's not an easy game. That's why I hate it. I hate the fucking in and out bullshit. You need to be long, and the longer the better. That's not an only she said thing. You know? The long game is the only time-tested winner, period. Because right now you would be accumulating. You weren't accumulating at 198, right? You're at 158, then you buy at 128 and 118 and 98 and then fucking 88. And look how much more you had. And then you buy it back up and back down and back up. Even if you're buying, like I said, I was buying $25 and $50 a day. I didn't just come out with a $5,000 profile. When I first started, I had like $500 in here and I had to build it slowly. And then I got it up to over 10 grand. And then I had to take some money out because of shit. So obviously I'm fucking hurting. Because I didn't want to sell any XRP. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this fucking position. Because I never would have sold it to begin with. As you guys already know. I have worked fucking hard as fuck to get 7,000 XRP. But the 7,000 XRP helped me through a situation that I wasn't expecting. So, you know. What can I say? I'll hit the ball for that. So, you know, now we're going to do it the right way again. And the right way, if you're not in a position, is not to buy it at the top of a part. You buy it at the fucking support. Or you wait until we settle down somewhere. Unless you're just trying to get a foot in the ground and, you know. But, you know, it's different. If somebody says they're coming at me from a long position, buy it right now. It just came down from 166. Why not buy it? It's down 10 fucking cents. Throw 25 or 50 bucks at it. But if you're starting a long position, you better be damn sure you're at the bottom of a pattern. Otherwise, you can cost yourself that beginning of a long position, because obviously, if we're starting a long position, we're not fucking Warren Buffett, and we can't throw $10 billion at it at every fucking spot, top, bottom, and middle, because then obviously, who gives a fuck? If I had $5 million right now to throw on XRP, or $50,000, let's say, to be more realistic, if I had 50 grand to throw on XRP, I'd throw fucking 15 grand at it right now. Who gives a fuck? And then when it goes down to a fucking $1.25, I'll throw another 5 grand. Then when it goes down to $1, I'll throw another 15 grand. Then when it goes up to $2, I'll throw another 10 grand. That's what I mean. And now you got an average at like 140. So who even gives a fuck? So a lot of people are like, oh, you can't do that because we don't have as much money. You know what you do? You take that $1,000 and right now you throw $200 at it. Then when it goes to 168, throw another $200 at it. You know? Or when it goes down to fucking 130, then you throw $400 at it out of the 1,000 to lower your position. Then it goes to $1 and you fucking throw the rest of it. And then it goes to 75 cents. You better get down on the street and start sucking some dick for some XRP money. And don't take that literally. That's meant to be a joke. Don't degrade yourself. XRP's not worth your degradation. But I'm just saying, you get the picture. Go collect cans if you have to. You know, go fucking cut the elderly's grass next door. Or whatever the case may be. That's right, dollar cost average is the only time-tested winner, like Joe Scozen has been kindly enough to say. It's time-tested, guys. I'm putting words in his mouth, but he knows what he's saying. He's saying it's time tested. He knows. Joe knows. It's time tested. That's why when everybody gets their panties in a bunch that it's going down, who cares? Are we here for $1.65 XRP or $1? That's what I'm saying. Everybody who gives a fuck? It's $1. 10 years from now, I'm gonna say, you know, I was just new to YouTube back then. You know, when I had 14 million subscribers. Yeah, about 10 years ago, I was new to YouTube. You wouldn't believe what these pricks used to argue about. They get mad at me for telling them what was going between $1.60 and $1. And who gives a fuck? It's at $18,000 right now. I mean, one day we're gonna punch ourselves. Like, we're talking about XRP. Yeah, Drift, I was buying mine from 40 cents all the way up to $1. But 75% coming between 40 and 50 cents. That's how I had it built. And thank God I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the crypto game right now because I had an unfortunate... Well, you guys who have been... I'm not going to... You guys who are watching my channel, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I would just be the XRP sideline millionaire. That's why I always tell you, though, when life throws shit at you, you know, it's as simple as when life throws lemons at you, you make lemonade. I mean, that's a real simple saying, but it's true. Oh, yeah, you're Drift. It doesn't even matter. Just, who cares? You're not looking at this right now. You know, you're up significantly. But even if it went down to your position, then you can buy back again. Who cares? You already know XRP is going way above this. Everybody who's so mad when it goes down, or just can't believe it when it goes down, or just wants to see their portfolio green, you wanted to see it as red as possible right now. You want to see XRP down 99.9 motherfucking percent right now. To be honest with you, you want to see it as low as possible. I mean, if I could, I would tell all the people, hey, you know, I know you guys are the big investors. I've got some really good pop back here. If you guys for just a minute, I mean, just for a few hours, or just sell like a few billion of your shares, you can buy it right back when it gets to the bottom. I'll load you up. Here you go. Here, you can walk out of the garden with it. You know, you guys go get high for an hour or two. Just let me take care of business and drop it to 50 cents. You know, everybody else will be like, oh my God. And that's the other thing. When XRP gets to 50 cents, you know what I'll hear? It's the same shit. You know what I'll hear? Oh, I'm not buying that shit. It just dropped from $1.70 to 50 cents. Obviously, it's shit. You know what I'm doing the whole time? I got my shovel out and I'm scooping the bags in. You guys will see. I'm swift. You guys will see. I'm swift. When you guys count me out, I'm swift. That's when I do my game better. I'm one of the rare people that can actually sell something and have a bigger position when he comes back in it. Because I read the charts. It would be the same case with XRP, except I had to take so much money back for expenses. But hey, sometimes when you live and die by the game, you know, sometimes your income's got to come from the game at that very time. That's what happens when you have a $4,000 unexpected expense. Right after you get a new house, you know, a month after you move in. Well, you know, that helped. So, but XRP was, like I said, XRP, XLM, DGBZO, where would you drop $500 building a long foothold? Whew. I would wait to see where this pattern finishes out, but just because of short-term potential, and don't kill me, my audience, because my name, I know what my name is. I know what my name is, the XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG, but at this particular time, after this particular pattern, I might take Zil. It's cheaper, and the upside to $3, I think it can get there quicker than any other coin at this price, period. Yeah, I wouldn't, I wouldn't buy Zil just yet, even though I'm in love with it. I would wait to see the bottom of this pattern, if it does, because if we do, we could be getting 16 and 17 cents. So that would be pretty realistic. That's what I'm saying. When I bought it right here, I went on, not right there, where was I at? I came on the air and I told you guys I bought it somewhere around the bottom, right here at 20. And then I had to look at it, and I had it right here, and I'm like, hey, there's some quick money already, $100 and something. But when I sold it, you know, I only got like 75. But I seen that. I seen what was going on. That's why I had the video. Digibyte, yes, go all in as well. But I think as far as what's going to hit $1 first, it's going to be Zill before Digibyte. But Digibyte has more structure, so you don't have to worry about the up and down as much. So basically, you got to read the white papers on Digibyte. I keep saying that it's guaranteed to go up to 21 cents at the end of this year. But I've been saying that since 6 cents, so now it doesn't seem so outlandish. But the reason I said 21 cents is because you can go to the white papers on Digibyte, and they basically say until 2027, it's not going over 27 cents. Or until 2025, which you can take that for what it's worth. But they also said at the end of this year, it was only going to 21 cents. And that's basically where I got that number from. Welcome here to the run, guys. If you want to lose all your money, you come and support this shitcoin that I've made a bunch of fucking money on, SafeCoin. Or SafeMoon, whatever the fuck it's called. That piece of shit coin. God, I hate that shit. If you know what's good for you, run from those guys or you'll be douching with them. I don't think I've made fun of a single show as much as I have with that show. It's the run, guys. Look at these fucking virgins. Like, if I could, I wish I could talk to them. I really wish I could talk to them live. Like, hey, guys, I know you have a huge audience. Let's have my 36 people watching me stream in your, I'm sure thousands of people, because, you know, the American douches watch other American douches, because real recognizes real, but there's not much real left in the game, so not many recognize who I am. I think it's going faster than most channels, but still, for the run guys to have that many people, I'm not stopping YouTube until I have more people than the run guys, so I can drive them off of the fucking YouTube. It's my goal on YouTube to have enough people to influence people to bitch at the run guys. I want enough people to tell the run guys, XRP Future Millionaire says you suck, to where they'll come here and be like, hey, you can't talk about us that way. We got 100,000 followers. I'm going to say, yeah, for 100,000 followers, you guys are fucking stupid. God, I wish I could talk to them. Oh, dude, I don't want more. I love having the 39 people that are watching me right now. I love having 1,100 people. I liked it when we had 400. But I also know it's going to take a lot of sifting through because only about 10% of the people that watch my stuff are going to stick. That's just the facts, and there's nothing I can do about that because when real recognizes real, 99% of people are fake. That's why you get a lot of similar minds in my audience. That's why you also get the douchebags that come in and they're jealous. Hey, he's in the one. You see how many people come in when I'm in the 1 minute? How are you going to do a long prediction in the 1 minute, you fucking moron? Or look at this guy, he's doing it in the long. He's doing it short. You know, in the 1 minute. It's fuck. Hello, I'm doing the 1 minute so I can see what's happening right now. And then I pull it out to the 45 minute to show you what's been building. What are you going to see right here? How do you know what the fuck's happening in the 45? Sure, it looks like what's happening, but don't you want to know, especially if you're a short trader, especially if you're on YouTube trying to tell somebody how to get a position right now, right then, if they should buy in? Because that chart looks great. Here, let me clear this so you can see. Well, what are you going to tell them right now? But now if you get into the 1 minute, what are you going to tell them? Hey, I might not buy there because, you know, we might come back down to 153 real quick and you could get an even better buying spot. That's probably what I would tell them based on what the chart is showing. And then if you know the levels, you wouldn't tell them to buy it, period, because, you know, there's a level here. You know, the biggest significant levels here. You can't do anything till you break this resistance up here at 166. Anybody on any other YouTube channel can tell you whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. Go listen to the run guys. But until it breaks 166 and shows, and I don't mean break 166 and do this shit. Hey, we just went up and then we're back down. I mean break 166, retest it, come back below and prove that that is now support. And once we do that, we're off to the races. Until it proves that to me, we're bearish. Period. A lot of people get mad at me when I get bold, but you know what? I have to do it because nobody else will do it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but so far, I'll let the record speak for itself. Jeb Cohen. My guy Bulltrap all day at the bar and still tuning in. So, are you saying, Jeb, to watch the 4-hour bearish divergent? 4-hour bearish divergence? Or are you saying pay attention to me or that man? I don't know. I'm sorry, it's late here, but I know exactly what you're saying. You're not talking about me. And there really is somebody on YouTube named the 4-hour bearish divergence. I'll watch that guy. But something tells me you could be talking about. And I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, guys, hey, Bitcoin. Well, I can tell you right now, we've already talked about this. Bitcoin's level of shit, if it gets below 54,000, that's basically Bitcoin's 144. If it goes below 54,000, it's in some serious trouble, and its only saving grace is just like XRP's $1.30, which would be 52,000. Once it breaks 52,000, like I told you before, there's nothing to 48,000. You've already seen it happen. And then it's its job to bounce off of there, which is XRP's 95-cent mark. And then if they don't bounce off of there, you're in some serious shit. But for us, it's great. It's great. I have to, I like to cover it like, oh my God, it's dying. It's dead. XRP has died. Here comes Tom, scooping it up. Come on, XRP, I've got a defibrillator. I've got some paddles to start that heart again because you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker. This journey's just starting. But yeah, it's basically the same thing on every... Every time I see Sam, every time I see you say Moon comment, it always fucking makes me laugh. I swear. I swear. I hope just one time they've turned my channel on and like, motherfucker, who the fuck does he think he is? I hope just one time they've turned it on. It would seriously make my... If they just turned it on and were like, look at this guy. Acting like he knows what he's talking about. Wait a minute, why does he keep talking about us? We're not douchebags. We kind of do have small dicks, but we're not douchebags. I guess I could see how we're not going to get laid having an intro like that, But I'm sure they would like me. If they don't, they're just douchebags. We already know they are. So, but yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we'll leave the run guys alone. We don't even know if I'm talking about the run guys on YouTube. Oh, see, the run guys are here. I just got a dislike. See? Somebody likes the run guys, or somebody just hates my channel, because I always consistently get one dislike. You bastard. Whoever you are, I'm going to find you on YouTube. And all roads say it goes on the run, so we got to find you guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. They're making enough money to where people can call them douchebags and they can deal with it. The funny is they shit out fucking money that people are sending them. That's the sad part. What should I buy? Oh, that SafeMoon is what you should buy. They're sitting back there. Oh, I can't believe that guy bought SafeMoon at that price. What a fucking idiot. Hope another guy used my affiliate link. That's what I picture people like them. I'd be fucking laughing too if I conned 100,000 fucking people to subscribe to my fucking shitty ass channel. I think this is why I shouldn't do live streams, because I get a little too open when I can talk for too long. Shib? What about Shib? I don't even know what that is. Is this a crypto? I often look stupid because I'll type it in and I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, it is something. I don't even know what the fuck is this. Oh, Shiba. No, it is. It's been a resilient coin. I've heard of this Shiba. And you know what? This is an omen, and I'm not even joking. I had a dog named Shiba, a German Shepherd, that died of cancer, and her lower back, she developed cancer, her back hind leg on the back of her hip. And it was back in 2011-12 area. So maybe I'm supposed to buy Shiba. Or Shiba. It is cheap. Where the fuck do you buy this stuff at? You ain't buying... I know you're not buying this on Uphold. This is the kind of shit I'm dying to get into. Something this cheap. This is almost bare bottom. I do have a very particular set of skills. I am not quite sure what they are, but when I do realize them, I will find you, and I will disrespect you like you've never seen. Fees are high. Oh, Uniswap, yeah. Fees are high everywhere on fucking crypto. That's the kick in the nuts about it. That's why you can't really trade it. That's why it's better to just the long game with crypto. I mean, honestly, the fees are fucking ridiculous. No, yeah, it's, there's a lot of inversion on this pattern, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I don't even know where it came from, but it obviously dropped a lot, yeah. So, it was way up here. It had a nice top. But where did it come at before the top? That's a lot more volume than I was expecting. I mean, it's not even that much volume, but just for the coin it was more volume than I was expecting. But I mean, the volume, you see how low it is on some days? But then as the people started noticing what it was, is there a limit on how much of this you can buy at a time? Just out of curiosity. Nope, I answered my own question. There is not. This is when the public started to get involved more. Sorry, I go through the numbers like a barcode because I have photographic memory, so I can often remember sequences when I'm going through, so I can... It's cheap. Oh, it is cheap. That is very cheap. And I've heard about Chiba before a lot of times. A lot of people have brought this up in the past, especially when I first started streaming. What are we on right now? I just think we're forming a cup and handle on a lot of these, and oftentimes the cup and handle can be bearish. But I mean, even this one, it hasn't come up like the rest of them and touched the top. Well, let's just say this did come up and touch the top and did something like that, you know? Well, that looks like ass. Now it just looks like it's got a big belly here. Oh, wait a minute. Now it doesn't even look like a belly. Son of a bitch, you stupid pen. It is cheap. No, that's definitely an interesting one. Oops. We'll see if it breaks out of the belly at some point. But no, it's consolidated a lot, honestly. What's that gone down like 300 fucking %, 250% from the top? It's had a nice consolidation right there. I don't know if it... Because that looks like it just started. Fuck. Everybody made a killing off of that right off the bat. Like, literally, made a killing. That's when you need to get into some of those, though. When they're right there... If you can ever get into something when it's at, like, that 0.00000 fucking 1... Throw $50 at it, and if it ever gets a 1/10 of a cent... Fuck me. Not even a 1/10 of a cent. Can I do happy? I'm gonna have to make a Happy Day Sun shirt. Yeah, I can do a Happy Day Sunshine. So one day, actually, I could do it a different way. No, I'm not gonna do it that way because that might piss the Bitcoin people off. So One day, guys, XRP. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy day. Oh, what a day. I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. Or we can do the, you know, I like the happy days though. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. And the shirts, yeah. I have to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before I can have a merch line anyhow, so we're way away from that. We'll never get there. I'll never make it. But I mean, honestly, we're just at that cross right now. I mean, we really are. We really are at that spot right now. And it's doing the exact same thing it did when it was coming down and going up before. The levels are absolutely the same. It's playing the exact same levels. If you've been following XRP, this is no surprise. If you've been following my channel, everything that's happening right now, you know what's going on. You know which levels you're trading between. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for the rebounds on Bitcoin. I didn't say this was going in a straight line. We showed some bullish signs right there. The way we met at the bottom. Now, like I said, this means nothing to me. I don't even need to watch tonight until it goes over 166. Because then you got this level that means nothing. You know? Then you got the 152 level. That is somewhat relevant. And then you got the 144 level that means it all on the other side. So you got the 144 level for the bullish, ultimate bullish sign. And then you're going down, way down. Or you got over 166 is the ultimate bull sign and you're going up. If it's over 152, all that means is we're somewhat bullish. If it's under 152, we're somewhat bearish. Like this spot in the middle, I don't know why I keep putting it back between 160 and 158, but it's irrelevant. It's just where that spot always ends up stopping in the middle. But that's what I'm saying. But, you know, you could say you created a little bit of inversion there. No, it's not like we picked up a whole hell of a lot of volume to recover from that. So, but it's going to be an interesting night, guys. But it's late here. It's 1:31. I'm going to be getting off in like 10 minutes. I'm going to smoke a bowl. I've been on here a lot longer than I thought I was going to. So, hey. If you want to donate, who am I to tell you not to? The link's in the description. Or if you want to donate on YouTube, I suppose you can do that too. But they keep like... I know a lot of people bitch. YouTube keeps... I'm not even joking. If you donate on YouTube compared to donating, you guys think the PayPal fees are high? Would you guys be mad if PayPal charged 45% for you to donate to me? That's what YouTube charges. They're happy to let me keep 55% of my donations. So just keep that in mind when you guys get mad about the PayPal or whatever. 1%'s not a lot when you consider PayPal or fucking YouTube is keeping 45% of the money you donate to me. I don't think very many people would donate to people if they knew that part of it. Like I said, I like to blow the shit up from the real world, so I'm going to tell you how it goes. But, I mean, this is no surprise. When you have a lack of volume, you're going to get hit at major resistance spots. And that's what 166 is. That's why until it breaks 166 and shows some volume going through there and shows it as support instead of resistance, well, then we're talking. Then ball game on and we can go somewhere with XRP. But until we're here, remember what happened when we couldn't break 166? We went all the way back down to 118 a few times, 130 most of the times. Oh, we got the 95 cents a few times. Yeah, no, yep. That's what I was saying. And those are my lines, too. Like, go back to all my videos. 152 is that mid-support line, and it always has been with XRP when it's in this range. I don't need to, and like when people used to look at my charts, well, what the hell are all these numbers? Well, this is how you know what's going on, period. Like, that's how you know. Otherwise, you know, you just got to know the patterns. You got to know what's in front of you. Like, yeah, all these numbers are, you know, they mean something, but you also have to look at the volume when they're around those numbers. When it bounced off 152, was the volume increasingly significant from when it bounced down to 152? If the answer is no, well, then this is just a fake bounce up, and then we come back down. To me, it's like, all right, well, everybody was so wanting to buy it at 166, so what's stopping them right now? You know, like, what's stopping them? You got everybody who wanted to buy it that was debating at 165 or 166. What's stopping you right here? Oh, because you know if it goes below, it's got to go to that ultimate support line of 144. So why not just start nibbling there? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're reading a chart, that's what everybody else is thinking too. Who knows how? Hey, Mike Honcho, thanks for the $4.99 donation. You'd be impressed. You're the first. Well, actually, I had... Nope. I had Greg, who sent me on PayPal before I started talking. See, I had two. See? This is proof. Since I started directly talking to you guys, I've got one donation. When I was not talking to you guys for the first, 25 minutes, I got 2 donations. So that's a 2-to-1 donation ratio when I don't actually talk to you guys. I see. You guys like to act like you're the students. Well, I'm the student most of the time because I get schooled by these charts on a non-stop basis. Even though, you know, I am days ahead of the chart, but still, the chart likes to kick me in the nuts because it's like, I know you want to be in, motherfucker. I'm going to make it just hard enough to where you think something's going to happen. Mike, that's the ultimate question. Because we almost blew this pattern right up if we could have, you know, like I've been telling you, if we would have had some volume going above 166 and we would have flipped at the support, no, I mean, I don't know, because then it makes my pattern, you know, irrelevant. But yeah, we're still in the pattern right now. NATO, we are still in the pattern. This is, we actually double topped at $1.66, so it's kind of interesting. I do think it's going down, personally, but, you know, I'm not a financial advisor, so, you know, I can't tell you what to do. I can just tell you what I'm seeing on the charts. A lack of selling volume. You'll have patterns when you would normally have a sell in that area. You just have very little sell volume, so even if you're getting 5, 10, 15,000, you know, at a time, 100,000, it's going to go up. There's nothing stopping it. Look at it at the 1 minute. Where the fuck's my volume at? Son of a bitch. I hate when I do that. I deleted the drawing, so I probably deleted my, No, it's still on there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know what's going on, actually. I would almost be willing to bet. Well, how's my trend line? Well, it looks like I'm going to be adding all that on, huh? I knew it looked weird when I was going across. What the fuck? Stupid volume. See? All because I did remove drawing instead of remove indicators like a douche. I reset my whole drawing this time. What a dummy I am. It's funny, it never shows shit when I have this inversion crap on. So I don't even know why I have it on. Now I might have to reset all this, so I'll just do it all when before I come back on tomorrow. But like, don't, just do the volume. If you ever do this, just go to the volume, fuck the net volume, forget all the oscillators, just get the actual volume that's coming in. That's all you want to know. Now it's showing the fucking inverted hammer. It never showed that up there before, and then I delete it, and all of a sudden it shows up there. That is so awesome. What a piece of crap. But yeah, like I've had that 55 cent line up for XLM just because if we don't break that, it's the same thing as XRP. You know, these are the same levels, just different stocks. Some move farther, some move, you know, some don't move as far, but if you've noticed, we've been bunching up like this, and we either go up, or we have another significant push down. Like, this will tell you a lot about what we're going to do. Are we just going to come right back up here and show some volume? Or are we going to continue our journey down? Like, that's how all of these, we're going to find out here in the short term. They're all coiled up like this. You know, is XRP going to show some balls? And are all these going to show some balls and finally get some volume in? And it's embarrassing. And have some volume that pushes it up, you know, and can sustain it to push it up even more. If not, I can already tell you what it's doing. And we'll go under 152, and then we'll work from there. And then when we wake up in the morning, we'll probably be at the 148 to 150 range, because it'll be bouncing around for the next 6 hours. Or it's going to find volume, bounce up, or it's going to get fucking dumped off. Because after a while, people's fucking mindset, like, all right, I'm buying, and it's not going up, then I'm selling and buying back in, and you know, and then eventually people are going to be like, you know what? Fucking, it's not going up. I'm selling until it fucking finds the bottom. So a lot of people do that. They wait until the bottom. They don't care how long they have to wait. If it doesn't hit the bottom, they don't buy. And then if it hits a certain price up, they would just rather pay a few cents more, because they're taking a risk that on the way down, they're going to save fucking 40%. Or they pay a 10% premium when they buy it. Most people will tell you a 10% premium on a 40% gamble to save on your portfolio is worth it. Most people building a long position will tell you there's no reason to buy it on the way up when it gets past a certain point, because it doesn't become attractive anymore. But the moment it comes back down to below that certain part, I don't care if it went up 10,000%. The moment it comes back between that range, well, they're buying more in anticipation we're going to go back up to 10,000%. Play the long position. You know, there's certain ways you play it, but if you're not playing the long position, well, if you got money on the sideline, you sure as hell don't want to be right at the top of one of these 1 minute candles or in the short term pattern. Yeah, sure. If you're playing the long game, the 1 minute pattern's stupid, the 1 minute chart. But if you're buying a position and rebuying into it, and even in the long position, it's good. Because then you know what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes or an hour. And wouldn't it be nice to know if you're going to buy in at $1.62, if you can look at the chart and be like, all right, you know what? We're going up, but we got to retrace here to $1.60. Might not seem like a lot, but even $1.66 to $1.60 on 1,000 shares, what is that, 60 bucks? No. Yeah, because 1,000, yeah, 60 bucks. Now, if you do 10,000, that's 600 bucks just on that 6 cents. So, and then you're like, oh, I don't have enough money for this other position. That's because you bought at the top of a pattern sometimes. You know, I know I was that. I do it all the fucking time. I used to do it all the time. But at least now if I buy because I'm not looking at the chart, and then I look at the chart, I'm like, oh, shit, what was I doing? You know, I can at least sell it out. I don't have to wait for a 35% drop to tell me that we're in a bear market, or I don't need to wait for a 35% gain to tell me we're in a bull market. Just like you know, if somebody just tells me the price, I know exactly what's going on. If they tell me we're at 163, I'm going to say, tell me when we get over 166 with some volume. And then at the same time, they'll say, oh, we're at 150. Tell me when we get under 144 with a lack of volume, and then we push with strong volume down. You know, that we get strong dumping volume. Then I'll be interested. Other than that, this is all the consolidation area between 144 and 166. It is. There's nothing more or less you can do, but you can learn a lot by the pattern. If it goes above 166 and it's showing some volume, you better get on the gas and buy it. Otherwise, you're going to watch it go right to $2. But conversely, if you're watching it go down and it's at 148, well, what's the harm in just waiting to see if it goes to 148 or 144? Because if it goes to 144 and shows a drastic volume on the downside, well, we're going at least to 138 minimum. So there's another 6 cents. But I can tell you right now it's coiled up. So it's either going to get a drastic amount of volume and once again push back up towards the 160, 162 range, or it's going to consolidate and it's just going to go down. The volume's atrocious. That's what keeps leading me to believe we're in a bear trap or a bull trap. When there's no volume, Mike, if we got 20 cent XRP, I would get. You don't even have any idea. What's up, Scrooge? Welcome in from the UK as always. Morning, brother. Yeah, I'm should be sleeping right now. You know what, Joe? Honestly, Joe. Honestly, Joe. Oh, now I gotta hear myself. Honestly, Joe. Honestly, Joe goes in. Yeah, you can. You're my first moderator. Congratulations. You're always in here. Appreciate you, brother. Whoops. Don't say I never did anything for the community. What does this say? According to Crypto TV. I've heard that AGI. I've heard a lot about AGI. It's not. I've actually heard a lot about it. Just I've heard a lot about a lot of things too, but AGI could be the real deal. It might. I mean, anything that's actually gonna relate with the Great Reset, you know. But now here's where you want to look. You want to see somewhere some kind of volume coming in. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. That is a 100% certainty. Like, when the lawsuit gets settled, and when it... I mean, something's fishy going on, though, guys, still with XRP, because they're not even relisting it, and, like... There's just some shaky shit going on with the SEC. Are you the man now? Joe, look at you with your working wrench. Look at that. Now Joe can give people timeouts. You know, Joe, me and my first mod in when I was on Twitch, we actually became really good friends. He's from the UK. I still talk to him now, even though I haven't been doing the Twitch, but can build good relationships through all this. Yeah, exactly. Now I got some muscle in here. Now I gotta do it myself. Sorry guys, I'm being like the extreme fatty right now. I got pizza earlier. It's from this fucking place. It's so good. I know I talked about it before. Perry's Pizza over. Oh my fucking god. It's Italian owned. They make their own dough, and I've never had pizza this good. Not in Michigan. It's like it's good hot, cold. Probably throw it on the fucking dirt and be good. Oh, Leganako, you're fine. You didn't miss much. You could fall back to sleep and wake up and it'll probably be right back where it started, where you were at. We were just at that point where we were coiled up and I knew. But if we actually go into this pattern, I mean, before I go, we might as well go back into the... We'll go into the 4 hour. So, I mean, what does it look like to you guys? Does it look like we'd be forming a double top here? I mean, to me it does. Looks like we're forming a double top. The second part just couldn't get as high as the first part, and that's ultra bearish. That's all I'm seeing. Unless it decides, it's got more levels to it. But when you look at it objectively, I mean, could that be the end of it? I don't know. Because theoretically, it's only theoretically, I'm not a financial advisor. But theoretically, if this came down, it's going to have to go way out, though. But I'm saying, if it comes down eventually, it might not even have to go down that far. But, you get it. Would it be so uncommon that this would be the pattern? I'm just asking you guys, would that be so far-fetched that this would be the pattern on the double top? Would that be so far-fetched? Or would this be far-fetched? Oh, yeah, that would be more far-fetched. But you guys get it. We're all looking for it to go down. But no, everybody needs more, in my opinion. Unless you've been building it up for a long time. Most of you won't have enough. I don't have enough. But yeah, we're just at this point right now, though. We're at a point. And if you're not in a position, this certainly would be a gamble to get in. Because if it goes up, so you buy it 5 or 6% more. But if it goes down, you're talking huge savings. If you're in the long position, who gives a fuck? Just buy it everywhere. If you're playing the short game right now, in the words of Tommy Pickles, you better put a diaper on, or where the hell's... what the fuck did he say? Where's my... No, I can't talk like Tommy Pickles. We share a name, but I can't talk like him. I think I'd be related more to Chucky when I talk if I had to. I actually like the movie, the Chucky movies. Andy, you son of a bitch, Andy. You son... Akuma la dea Enba. Give me the power, I beg of you. Sorry, everybody's sleeping. Probably just scared away half the audience. Everybody's like, oh man, it's boring. Yeah, the 4 hours boring, see? I could come on and say, hey, let's watch the 4 hour, alright. Everybody's like, why do you do it in the 1 minute? This is why. It's boring. Could you imagine watching the chart like this all day? Now you get in the 1 minute and you're like, oh shit. I'll talk to you like, what are you talking about? It's not moving. Like, are you watching in the 1 minute? You could say, I mean, it's forming a slightly, there's some inversion there. There's no buying, but there's inversion a little bit. But this is kind of like those, the ones you look at and you're like, hey, this is kind of like the check mark from school. But there's nothing else going on. So what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Did we form a head up there? In the 45 or the 4 hour? Because in the 1 minute, it'll draw out the patterns for you. Oh, son of a bitch! I removed the indicators again! Son of a fucking bitch. You guys heard that, didn't you? Well, that sucks. Oh, that's only the 800th bowl I broke this year. Ah, man. You know what sucks about that? I've been looking at this thing for like... This particular one I just broke. I've been looking at this thing for like 2 months since I moved into my new house. And the guy had it for $19.99 at the stupid liquor store. And for 2 months, I'm telling you, I'm not paying $19.99 for that fucking thing. And today, he finally gives me it for $10 and I fucking break it 6 hours later. See? Shouldn't have been live streaming. Should be in bed. Now I get to hear me fucking sweep. Goodbye, Bull. It was an honor smoking you for a half a day. Didn't even get to wear the fucker in. That should be in my intro. I'm gonna have to get that explosion. Poor Bull. You did your job, sir. I officially got the smoke out of you twice. Once on air. And that was the death of it on air, too. It's another reason to smoke joints. Score another one for the joint, because if I dropped that on the floor, it would still be alive. That's right, Moke Dog. Great analysis. Everybody just expects it to happen overnight. The fact is, XRP, like some of these fucking people shows, XRP's not, you're not just going to go to bed one day and it's going to be 10,000 when you wake up the next day. I know there's a lot of shows that keep talking about that. But in reality, that's not how it's going to happen. It's going to shoot up quick, but it's not going to be overnight. It might happen overnight where it's not affordable for the average Joe to buy, like, you know, a couple thousand shares. But it's not going to go up to 3,000 overnight. That's where a lot of those guys lose me. It's like, you're going to tell me I'm going to go to bed one night, and if I have 1,000 shares when I wake up in the morning, it's going to be worth $800,000. Like, okay, if you say so. I don't know, YouTube, you know, it's going to be fun one day. I personally like having the smaller chat sizes. I've seen it both ways. When I was on Twitch, I had several hundred people in the chat, and the more people that are watching, the more douchebags you have the possibility of. And then, you know, the bigger the channel gets, the more some people leave that have been there from the beginning because they don't feel, you know, that close connection anymore. That happens a lot more than people think. You start watching a YouTuber, you know, they've only got 50 people or a couple hundred people. Then they start getting 1,000, 2, 3, 5, 10. And then you stop watching them because you're like, well, fuck. He used to talk to me, but now he doesn't even say hi. Or, you know, you used to be able to send that. Well, I don't even know what YouTubers answer emails. I try. It'd be overwhelming, though, that's for sure. Fuck, I just stepped on a piece of glass. time is it? 1:57. What a shame I didn't even get to smoke my last bowl on air. Oh, YouTube's a funny fucking thing. Andu, welcome in. Samantha. Hey, welcome in, Samantha. And Leonard. Guys, but seriously, I do have to go. It's 2 a.m. And now I got a little bit of a mess to clean up. I cut my fucking toe on that piece of glass, and I got like a little bit of blood on the floor. It's not bad. Nothing bad. It's just I am known to cut myself, and I did. But, you guys want to donate? Links in the description. If you want to donate on the fancy YouTube thing, before I leave, you've got... Let's see, do I have anything I can roll real quick? I have my backup bowl. Here, I'll still smoke a bowl. I just can't smoke out of the one I was planning on. You know, I wouldn't compare myself to Biden, but that guy, you know, he's got no support. But you did nonchalantly throw it in there. But I mean, for a guy who got the most votes in the history of the United States, it's amazing he can't even get, you know. You know. Yeah, anybody who wants to join me for a last minute smoke. Feel the burn. Bernie is king of what? Taking your paycheck? Giving it to people who don't deserve it? The only thing I can tell you about Bernie Sanders is that guy's worked less. That guy's done less work than the homeless guy you see begging in his life. The guy's never held a real job in his life. And he's going to tell you that you shouldn't have as much stuff as you have, and if somebody doesn't work, that I should give it to them. I mean, all politicians are corrupt, so I can find problems with them all. Even our beloved Trump had left our trade deficit looking like ass. But, you know, he had a lot of guys fucking in the wrong corner. You know, he had a lot of people he trusted that fucked him over. But all politicians are fucking douchebags. They all could give two shits about us at the end of the day. Because if I was president, I wouldn't last 2 fucking days. For one of two reasons. One, I would start a civil unrest the first day I was in office. Or two, they'd just kill me. Like, this is what happens? This is what's going on? Alright. I have a special press conference here. Mr. President, what are you doing? Ah, fuck you. Can't say that. Well, I'm the fucking president. I can say whatever I want, apparently. And then they come kill you. Because they say, hey, this guy can't follow orders. Let's replace him with the next dummy. Well, let's see how stupid this country's got so we can put somebody like Biden in, and then people will be like, oh, yeah, he's the president. That's what I call the old-fashioned shitstorm. They just threw us in the shitstorm. I hear that. Oh, yeah, Bernie owns, Radley, what, 3 multi-million-dollar houses? Well, the fact is the Democratic Party is communist, the Republican Party is pussies. Or they're wannabe Democrats that couldn't beat the Democrats and just pretended to be Republicans. But our two-party system is a fucking joke. Because there is no decision. It's whoever they want. Like I said, they had Obama in before Trump to get the black vote. He could degrade, bring back racism, and nobody would say it. There's no fucking racism in the United States. All that is horse shit. Okay? Period. The racism that you see on TV, it's all fucking horseshit. That ain't real racism. That's called gaslighting, an issue that's not even there. They keep telling you something's happening, so eventually you believe it's happening, so then you act like it's happening. It's gaslighting. Now all of a sudden the black people are the racists in most scenarios. Doing the exact same thing they say white people did to their people, but now they're actually doing it to white people themselves. So, we better be very careful. I don't see race. I don't see gender, so I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's racist. Okay. Do you know my past? Do you know my history? No, you don't, so fuck you. If I can't talk freely, because I'm not racist, but I know all haters, all sides. And then when people call me haters and realize everything about me, they're like, whoops. Well, clearly he's not racist. Yeah, well, I can speak both sides. I can speak the truth. That's why most people like me. Because they don't have to wonder where I stand. They know where the fuck I stand. Because I'll tell you where the fuck I stand. And if you get too close and stop my toes, I'll fucking tell you to back the fuck up. Or if you need to say something, I'll tell you to speak the fuck up. But Joe, you the man as the mod. See, I can see. I guess I'm just, this is my overnight vent. But yeah. But guys, I do have to go. I gotta get some sleep. It's 2:05 a.m. I do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. There's like 41 people at the end again. So at the very least, share the stream. Let's get more people into this community. And maybe one day we could have 1,000 people in the chat. Because I do think that'd be pretty cool. For the couple people that donated during this live stream, I think we had 3 people. I do much appreciate you guys. As you know, I don't charge subscription fees, so the donations make it go round. Everybody else, have a good night, good morning, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. Pay attention to the chart, see if we get some volume. If not, it should be pretty consistent here. We're gonna, watch that 166 and 144 line. Those are your 2 main lines. Break 144. Well, if it breaks 166, to the other side. Just make sure the volume's going way down or way up when you're doing it. So, again, guys, have a good night. I thank each and every one of you, seriously. Stay blessed, and I'll be back.